But this little webinar is going to be called the conspiracy theory. Is it true or false? Or the inner workings of a brokerage firm. So first of all, let's get a couple of tenets straight. One, they don't really care about us, 5,000, 10,000 shares, 100 shares, 500 shares, any of those things. There's no conspiracy theory against us. If there's a conspiracy theory, it's against the big boys, and if you happen to just get caught up in it, that's just the way it is. But they're not looking at your account. That's one thing. The other thing that's most important, and I think people forget this when they're trading, nobody is your friend in the market, especially the brokers, the brokerage firms. They have one goal in mind, and that's to make money, and then they want to make it off your back. They don't care if you win or they don't care if you lose money and blow your account up. There's lots of guys like us and girls everywhere, every day. So you can rest assured they don't give a rat's ass about you or your money, except as long as it's making them money. Then they care. Otherwise, they don't care. So those are a couple of very important points to always remember in the marketplace. But let's talk about TIK, and not so much just the stock itself. This may or may not have happened. I don't know. But let's just talk about the concept and how the brokerage firms think, so that you've got a clear understanding when you're in the market and trading these things, that you always have in the back of your mind, this could happen to this stock, not because of me, but because of the big guys that are playing it. So let's just pretend that I'm a owner of a mid-sized brokerage firm, probably one of those more like scumbag ones that, we're not talking about a big one, Goldman Sachs or Stanley Morgan, anything like that, or even sort of the mid-tier. But these are the smaller guys, small to mid-sized guys, Maxims. Not to suggest that Maxim is a scumbag. I don't mean that, but let's just say it's one of these scumbag firms. And so I'm the owner. I'm a scumbag, and I'm sitting at my corner office. I'm out looking over the beach in South Beach, Florida, and because I just bought my new Testarossa, and it's in the morning, 9, and the traders call me from the floor. Well, they don't have floor, but from the trading desk, the traders call me. Okay, boss, TIK, it's a thin trader, but some of your scumbag promoter buddies they're in it. They're trying to accumulate stock. Okay, good. So then. So I say to them, okay, get onto the securities department. Tell them not to lend out any TIK to anybody. Maybe just small amounts to small guys, small amounts of TIK out. Hoard all we can get. Don't lend anybody TIK. Good. So then the market comes in, and we see that the TIK has this spike, and off it takes. And let's say there was some fluff press releases out, and there's volatility, but it's going like strong, gets up to this top part here. Trader calls you, yeah, your scumbag promoter friends, they're buying stock like crazy. They got bid props in, they got all sorts of stuff going. And you say, okay, thanks very much, hang up the phone, get onto the accounting department. These are, our client scumbag promoter, what's their account looking like? Ooh, says the accounting department. They got some debits, and they're coming due. And they're buying stock like crazy. They're not looking that strong. As a matter of fact, we should maybe do some risk management on it. Thank you. Hangs up the phone, calls the trader back. Okay, here's what I want you to do. When this thing starts to look top heavy, let me know. Call me. So the traders are trading it in here, and it has a little pullback in here. Then it spikes up into here, and it's looking heavy, and it's not trading well. The head trader the boss calls me. Scumbag, it's looking heavy. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Hit it with a honeybee, that's vernacular for 100,000, and then every penny after that, hit 10 and show another honeybee on the market. Oh, but that first honeybee you sell sell it through route it through 6 different brokers so they don't know where it's coming from. But ours, get on the offer for 100, and let's see what happens. And sure enough, so this thing is trading up nicely in here. And I mean, he's looking at the technical analysis of it. He sees what's happening. He sees that the promoters are trying, he's getting the calls from his accounting department and the traders. They know where all, it's like sitting at the poker table and you've got your cards close to your chest and everybody else has got their cards facing outwards. So you can see exactly what's going on, but nobody sees your hand. So they know that there's bid props in here and they see that their clients are buying it and they know that the scumbag promoters have got accounts all over town. So his isn't the only firm that's buying it for them. And because they're trying to prop it up and they're trying to bid it up. And at the same time, they're also trying to get a bit of their paper off that they bought earlier, so they can come back and support the stock. Gets up in here. I phone my trader. Okay, hit it with a honeybee. Sells 100,000 at market through 6 different brokers or 6 different routings. BOS, NSK, BTY, ARCA, Edge, all of them, IEXG, boom, 100,000 comes into the market. Let's see how many did trade that on that one. Yeah, funny enough, was 100. Yeah, 96,586. Oh, and by the way, stay offer 10 at every penny. Whack it down. Sure enough, off it comes. Of course, everybody's not panicking. All the people that were buying up here, the promoters going, oh shit, I got to get some paper off because I'm really going underwater. And sure enough, boom, 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 finds a bit of support in here. I phone my trader, yeah, scumbag broker owner, sell another 50, give it to him, kaboom, off it comes. Again, because this was the support, he breaks the back. And then we just accumulate the stock through here, cover our shorts, and make a whole bunch of money. That's how it's done.